And that leads us on to our third leadership trend for 2025, which is all about, what is it? Accelerated greatness. I mean, we're always looking to get our people to improve, but more often than not, our people are actually doing brilliant things already. And when we take the time to recognize it, name it and claim it, and then also look at how we can leverage it in different areas, we find not only do our people respond to it, because most people want to be seen, they want to be heard, and they want to be recognized. But then when we recognize that and we also leverage it, not only do we encourage and re-inspire and motivate the people that we've acknowledged, but those around us as well, and productivity can go through the roof. So a simple way that we can think about doing this is to ask ourselves 5 different components of what someone might be doing. So you might ask someone, say, is there anything that you've done tactically recently in the decisions that you've taken that have really helped? Or is there anything that you've been using to help make better tactical decisions in the work that you've been doing recently? Tactical. The next one is to look for what might be a technical proficiency. What has been a technical thing that you've executed amazingly well? Oh, can you tell me more? How did you go about that? What ways could we share your approach in this technical execution with other people around our organization? Technical. And then the third one that we have is around, we've got technical, tactical, and the third one we have is around mental. Yes, mental, because we have a mental mindset. When we think about the mindset someone brings into a project, that can sometimes make or break the results that we're looking for. So try to identify what might be those mindsets, mental approach that someone has taken throughout or at the beginning or at the end of a project that is worth acknowledging and looking at how we can share those stories or leveraging it elsewhere. Now, there's a few more things that we could be looking at, or a couple more in particular. One is around logistical. So what have we been doing, or what have your team or your team members been doing logistically that have been really working? That is in the planning or the scheduling of when and where and how, who might be responsible or who needs to approve, who needs to support, consult and be informed, and the sort like that. And the final one might sound a little bit weird, and that is how or what has someone been doing physically? Now, I know many of you have got remote businesses or remote organizations where people are working so many days from home. I get that totally. But when people are working face to face, what energy are they bringing? What's that physical energy that they're bringing? Is it a can-do approach? Is it enthusiasm? All of that type of stuff can have an impact. And even asking people like, wow, you've brought in such a great energy today. What have you been doing that's helped you to bring that energy and full of life to work today? And it might be whether it's mindfulness, whether it's physical activity, whether it's nutrition, sleep, you name it. Those things are worth capturing and sharing, because when we can recognize and acknowledge that people are actually bringing greatness to work, we can share that with others around us. Accelerated greatness.